Hello, my name is Georgina Crowe and I'm the Director of Midwifery here in Cavan and Monaghan Maternity Services. I would like to welcome you to our service. I hope you have a very positive experience and we look forward to seeing you throughout your pregnancy journey.
Welcome to Cavan and Monaghan General Hospital. Follow me and I'll show you around the maternity unit. When you arrive, please make sure you sanitize your hands. You make your way down the corridor and you will find the lifts at the end. Please go up to level 1 and follow the signs for the maternity unit. If you are attending the hospital for an early pregnancy scan, turn right out of the lift and along the corridor you will see a sign for the early pregnancy unit. You can attend the EPU up to 14 weeks of pregnancy. You will need an appointment to attend. This can be done by self-referral or a referral from your GP. If you have been referred to the assessment unit, you will follow the corridor to the maternity unit, press the buzzer at the maternity doors, and follow the corridor to the ward clerk. She will show you to the assessment unit. If you need to be admitted or reviewed during your pregnancy, you will come to the admission room where your midwife will complete a full antenatal check, including your baby's heartbeat, their movements and your well-being. Once you have been seen by a doctor, you will either be admitted for further checks or reassured and sent home. If you are attending the MLU, please come to maternity and follow the signs for the midwifery-led unit. This is our waiting area. Your midwife will collect you from our waiting area and bring you to the clinic where we will complete your full antenatal check and offer support and guidance throughout your pregnancy. This is our birthing suite. The MLU is suitable for healthy, low-risk women. Our aim is to encourage and empower you with active birthing, in the hope you achieve your normal birth with the support of your birthing partner in a relaxed and calm atmosphere. To get to the labour ward, once you are through the maternity doors, you will follow the corridor to our ward clerk. She will then admit you. This is the labour ward. This is where you will meet your baby with the support of your birthing partner and team of midwives, under the guidance of the obstetric team. We have 4 labour rooms and a supportive care suite. The supportive care suite, when available, can be used for low-risk women. The room is supported by the labour ward midwives. Here you can avail of our pool and our ensuite facilities. Our operating theatre is only a short distance from our delivery suite. In a situation where you may need a caesarean section, you will be cared for by your midwife and theatre team. After the birth of your baby, you'll be transferred to the postnatal ward, where we will care for you and your baby and assist you in transition to parenthood in preparation for going home. The Special Care Baby Unit is situated alongside the postnatal ward.
Hi, my name is Abby. I am the Parent Craft Coordinator here in Cavan and Monaghan General Hospital. The Parent Craft Department offers antenatal education that you may need in your pregnancy and in preparation for the birth and immediately after the birth of your baby. We currently offer an early pregnancy class in Cavan. This is available to attend up to 24 weeks of your pregnancy. You can self-refer to our email address, or your midwife can refer you at your first antenatal visit. Here you get to learn about the changes you can expect in your pregnancy and get to meet some of the team from the Parent Craft Lactation, Physiotherapy and Perinatal Mental Health departments. From 34 weeks of pregnancy, we offer in-person antenatal classes to prepare you for the birth and early parenthood. Your birthing partners are encouraged to attend this class. Classes are available in Cavan and Monaghan from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You will be contacted via email at approximately 32 weeks of your pregnancy by the Parent Craft team to invite you to a choice of classes. Please keep an eye on your junk mail as it often goes there. If you haven't heard from us, then please do contact us at parentcraft.cavmon@hsc.ie. Other classes we offer are refresher classes for anyone that has had a baby before, whether that is a vaginal birth or caesarean section, or a one-to-one class which is done via a referral from your midwife. We look forward to meeting you.
Hello, my name is Aileen, and along with my colleague Anne-Marie, we are the lactation team here in the Cavan and Monaghan General Hospital. We also work with Maria, the lactation consultant in the community. The lactation team offer antenatal breastfeeding classes in early pregnancy. Here you will get an introduction on how your body is changing in relation to your breasts and their ability to produce breast milk. From 32 to 34 weeks, we offer a 3-hour breastfeeding class which will go through the benefits of breastfeeding, skin to skin, colostrum harvesting, and give you information on what to expect in the early days and early weeks. Classes are available twice a month in Cavan and once a month in Monaghan. We are available to see and talk to women antenatally who may have had a difficult breastfeeding journey in the past, or who may have had personal reasons such as breast surgery that may impact on their breastfeeding, so we can put a plan in place postnatally to overcome challenges that may occur. Postnatally, be reassured that all our midwives and healthcare assistants are fully trained to offer help and support with breastfeeding in the early hours and days post-birth. Both myself and Anne-Marie are available Monday to Friday to address any additional breastfeeding concerns that you may have. We also are available when you are discharged from hospital in the Breffni Clinic on a Tuesday and Friday afternoon by appointment only. There are many breastfeeding support groups available in the local area. We run the Cavan Breastfeeding Group in Drumalee, which takes place on the first and third Wednesday of the month from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. If you have any concerns, you can be referred to us by your midwife or your public health nurse.
Hello, my name is Aisling and I'm one of the dietitians working in Cavan Monaghan hospitals. I will guide you on the principles of healthy eating for your pregnancy to ensure your baby has a good environment in which to grow and develop. The food pyramid advises on the amounts of food from each group that are important for mum and baby's health and development. Carbohydrates and fats are needed for energy, protein for growth, fibre for bowel health, vitamins and minerals for new cell growth, and fluid for hydration. During pregnancy, you may need individualised nutritional advice, especially if you have additional needs due to a medical condition, if you are underweight, or if you are having more than one baby. The Antenatal Clinic have criteria for forward referral to the dietitian. The following slides outline the importance of different nutrients for your pregnancy. Hello, my name is Aisling and I'm one of the dietitians working in Cavan Monaghan hospitals. I will guide you on the principles of healthy eating for your pregnancy to ensure your baby has a good environment in which to grow and develop. The food pyramid advises on the amounts of food from each group that are important for mum and baby's health and development. Carbohydrates and fats are needed for energy, protein for growth, fibre for bowel health, vitamins and minerals for new cell growth, and fluid for hydration. During pregnancy, you may need individualised nutritional advice, especially if you have additional needs due to a medical condition, if you are underweight, or if you are having more than one baby. The Antenatal Clinic have criteria for forward referral to the dietitian. The following slides outline the importance of different nutrients for your pregnancy.
Hi, I'm Rosaline, the perinatal support midwife here in Cavan and Monaghan Hospital. Pregnancy is a time of great change, physically, emotionally and psychologically. Mental health difficulties in pregnancy and after the birth of your baby are relatively common. Up to 1 in 5 women will experience a mental health problem in pregnancy and in the first year after having their baby. If you have suffered from mental health problems in the past, you may be more vulnerable to relapse at this time. So it's important to be mindful of your emotional health and well-being. It's normal to feel a wide range of emotions, including excitement, joy, worry, and stress. If you are struggling or have symptoms of depression or anxiety persisting for more than 2 weeks, or the symptoms interfere with your ability to work or to carry out your usual day-to-day activities, you can talk to your GP or midwife. With the right help and support, you will get back to feeling normal again. Referral to this service can be by your GP or midwife, or you can refer yourself to the service here in Cavan Monaghan Hospital by the link given to you by the midwife at booking.
Gestational diabetes is one of the most common health problems that can happen during pregnancy. It affects as many as 12% of pregnancies in Ireland and can lead to serious problems for both mum and baby. Certain women are at higher risk of developing gestational diabetes. For example, if you are overweight, if you have a family member with diabetes, if you had gestational diabetes in a previous pregnancy, or depending on your ethnic background. If you are at risk, you will receive a blood test for gestational diabetes between 24 and 28 weeks of pregnancy. If you are diagnosed, there are day-to-day changes you can make to stay healthy. How much exercise you get and what kind of food you eat can have important effects on your health and your baby's health. But what happens when you have gestational diabetes, and how can diet and exercise help? Food and drinks are broken down in your digestive system. The sugar they contain is absorbed into your bloodstream. but sugar needs insulin to work. Insulin is made by the pancreas and helps sugar get into your cells. Insulin acts like a key that lets the sugar move from the bloodstream into the cells of your body, where it is used for energy. Pregnancy hormones change the way insulin works in your body. In the later stages of pregnancy, these changes make it difficult for insulin to unlock the cells and allow the sugar to enter. This is what is known as insulin resistance. Some insulin resistance is normal in pregnancy, but this means that your pancreas needs to work extra hard to keep blood sugar levels in a healthy range. When you have gestational diabetes, your pancreas is not able to keep up. As a result, too much sugar is left in the blood. However, a carefully planned diet with high fibre carbohydrates and no added sugar can make it easier for your body to manage the sugar in your blood. Exercise will also help keep blood sugar low, as it improves insulin's ability to unlock the cells and uses up sugar for energy. If blood sugar is controlled, your chances of a healthy pregnancy are the same as a non-diabetic mum. This makes diet and exercise powerful tools for a healthy pregnancy. However, if blood sugar is not well controlled, this can lead to problems in both mum and baby. In a study of 23,000 pregnant women around the world, researchers found a link between high blood sugar in mum and babies that had grown too big. Researchers also found a link between high blood sugar and preeclampsia, premature delivery, need for caesarean section, birth injury, and abnormal sugar control in baby. Diabetes during pregnancy can also put you and your baby at risk for problems later in life, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But there are actions you can take. Changes in diet and exercise, combined with close monitoring, can successfully manage blood sugar in 7 out of 10 pregnancies. So no better time to start than now. To learn more about Irish research on maternal and newborn health, you can visit the HRB Mother and Baby Clinical Trial Network.
Hi, I'm Aisling and I'm going to talk to you about the importance of being active in birth. When you arrive to our birthing suite, we encourage and support you to have an active birth. By an active birth, we mean not being confined to the bed. You are free to move around and give birth in a position of your choice. Gravity will encourage the descent of your baby's head through the birth canal. Being active during your birth can reduce the length of the first and second stage of labour. It can reduce the risk of needing a caesarean section, an epidural, or intervention. Movement during your birth is encouraged for optimal fetal positioning, where your baby is in an optimal position for birth. For your baby to be in an optimal fetal position for birth, we encourage you during your pregnancy to be up, forward and open, UFO. Imagine your tummy is like a hammock. We want your baby to be lying in the hammock, not lying against your back. Using a birthing ball during pregnancy puts you in the UFO position and is really comfortable to sit onto. Some movements to use on the birthing ball to encourage optimal fetal position are pelvic tilts. This movement helps tilt your pelvis, thereby encouraging baby to move into an optimal fetal position and can help ease back pain in the early stages of labour. Figure of 8 or hip circles. This exercise encourages your baby to descend into the pelvis. It can also aid in relieving lower back pain. It is important to circle both clockwise and anti-clockwise in this movement. Forward leaning aids in tilting the pelvis, thereby allowing more room for baby to rotate into an optimal fetal position. Hip sways, gentle movement that opens up the pelvis to aid descent of your baby into the birth canal. It is safe to use the birthing ball for the duration of your pregnancy, unless you have been advised not to by your doctor or midwife. When you are in established labour and all your initial checks are complete, we encourage you to be as active as much as possible. You can move around your room, lean on the bed, sit on a ball, get into the all fours on the bed or on the mat. If you want to get out of your room, you can walk the corridor, use the stairs or use the bath. If you are getting continuous monitoring, talk to your midwife about the availability of the mobile CTG monitor. If you decide on an epidural as your method of pain relief, it is still important to stay as active as possible to encourage optimal fetal positioning until you have the epidural. Once the epidural is working effectively, we will ask you to move on your left side, right side, your back or the sitting position. Using a peanut ball in these positions helps the rotation and descent of the baby and can reduce the length of labour and the risk of a caesarean section. Whatever you choose for your birth, we will support you and help find you the optimal position for both you and your baby.
Hello, my name is Sinead Thompson and I'm a community midwife at the National Maternity Hospital. I designed and created Labour Hopscotch in 2015 in response to an increase in the epidural rates and also in medical interventions during labour and birth. The principle of Labour Hopscotch is to encourage optimal fetal positioning. This means having your baby's head in the optimum position, lined up so it can descend into the pelvis in the optimum position for labour. When this happens, it triggers the spontaneous onset of labour. When women go into spontaneous labour, it's less likely that they'll need induction, and that means that there'll hopefully be less intervention in their births. The Labour Hopscotch framework aims to support and promote natural and active labour. It is encouraged for all women, regardless of the care pathway that they choose for their birth, but encourages more natural methods of pain relief where possible, for as long as possible in labour. Using the idea of the game hopscotch we all played years ago, each of the steps can be undertaken to remain active during labour. The process can start at home, beginning at the bottom of the hopscotch board when you're more active and mobile. The bottom square of the Labour Hopscotch is called the mobilised square and it aims at promoting optimal fetal position. There are 4 activities associated with this step and it's important that these 4 positions are practiced throughout the antenatal period in preparation for your labour. Your midwife will explain the positions to you during your pregnancy. Our research findings, which we published in 2019 in our research study, showed that women who practiced labour hopscotch had reduced epidural rates, reduced the caesarean section rates, increased spontaneous onset of labour and vaginal deliveries, and most of all, there was an increase in birth satisfaction rates. Having a positive birthing experience makes a smoother transition to parenthood.
Hi, my name is Abby. I'm a midwife in Cavan General Hospital. I want to show you different movements and positions to support you in early labour. If your waters are broken or you have been advised by a healthcare professional to come into hospital when labour starts, these movements and positions can be utilised in the hospital setting. We advise that you remain at home for as long as you are comfortable to do so, or until your contractions are a regular 5 minutes apart and lasting 50 to 60 seconds. You count your contractions from the beginning of one contraction to the beginning of your next contraction. Please be mindful of your distance to the hospital, and you can phone the maternity unit at any time where the midwife will advise you. Moving around and changing positions in labour can help relieve pain, shorten the length of time of your labour and distract you from your contractions. Movement in labour makes sense. Your body is usually upright, which means gravity is helping to move your baby down your birth canal. Walking in labour will help to open up your pelvis. When you are standing, rocking or swaying your hips from side to side or in circles with feet and knees apart may help to relieve pain or tension in your muscles, and it may also help to speed up labour. Music and positive affirmations will also help. If your labour has slowed down, walking up and down the stairs can help speed it up. Sidestepping or lunges will open your pelvis at varying angles as you move up or down the stairs. This encourages your baby to move down into an optimum position for birth. When using a birthing ball, you can complete many different movements, including the figure of 8, hip circles, rotating back and forth, and the pelvic tilt. Gentle neck stretches and shoulder rolls will help to relieve muscle tension. The use of a TENS machine can also be beneficial at this stage. As with any exercise or movements that we talk about, always rest if you are becoming tired. If you feel you need to rest, lie on your left side and place some pillows in between your legs. If you feel unwell, stop, take a break and talk with a midwife. You could also try and rest in a warm, not too hot bath or sit backwards on a chair or toilet. Many women find the all-fours position comfortable as it takes some of your baby's weight off your lower back and helps to relieve back pain in labour. It would also give your baby more room in your pelvis. Kneeling can be done on the ground using a yoga mat or pillow on the bed. The pelvic tilts can also be achieved in the all-fours position. This is also a good opportunity for your partner to provide some physical support by gently rubbing your back or shoulders. Use your birthing partner to lean on for support in a standing or squatting position. They can emotionally support you in this way too. Supportive words and affirmations during your labour will stimulate the love hormone oxytocin. This will encourage your contractions and release endorphins, unnatural painkillers. The really important message for you is to keep moving and changing positions during labour, whether at home or in the hospital. Your birthing partner or midwife will be there to guide, support and offer suggestions to you.